Hello and welcome my friends to my YouTube channel, philippospan. Weekly tips and tricks on how to work with Microsoft Office applications. Today's video will be about Microsoft PowerPoint.
How to insert a chart into our Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. A chart is a tool that we can use to represent our data graphically. A chart allows the audience to see what we really mean behind the numbers. We can show comparisons and trends in a very easy way. Usually when we think of creating a chart, we think of Microsoft Excel. But we can also create or insert a chart in a slide in Microsoft PowerPoint. We must select the slide that we want to insert the chart in, and then select the Insert tab. Once the Insert tab is activated, we'll locate the area of the ribbon named Illustrations. In the Illustrations area, if we hover over with our mouse on the command Chart, we are notified. Add a chart. Make it easy to spot patterns and trends in your data by inserting a bar area or line chart. Once we select the command Insert Chart, the Insert Chart dialog box appears. In this dialog box from the left, we can select the type of chart that we want to create. There are a lot of categories to select from. Once we select one, in the middle of the dialog box, we also have a preview of the chart. Once we have decided which one to use, we just press the OK button located at the bottom right corner of the Insert Chart dialog box. The chart has been inserted in our PowerPoint presentation slide. Also, the chart in Microsoft PowerPoint dialog box appears floating on top of the slide. It is an Excel spreadsheet where we can type over the existing data and even add more data that has to do with our chart. If we need to edit the data in Microsoft Excel, we must select the Edit Data button, which is located on the title bar at the top left corner. If we type the data needed for representing visually our chart and have finished, we just press the Close button located at the top right corner of the Excel dialog box. Whichever way we use, once we are finished editing and inputting the data, once we close Microsoft Excel, the slide that contains our chart will get activated. The Chart Design tab gets activated, where we can change the layout, change the style, edit the data, and change the chart type. If we have created a chart in Microsoft Excel and need to copy it in our Microsoft PowerPoint slide, we can copy the chart from within Microsoft Excel. Once copied, we select the slide that we want to insert the chart. Then we do a right click with our mouse, and from the shortcut menu that appears, we select the third Paste Options command, which is named Use Destination Theme and Link Data. If we use this command, the chart's formatting will adjust to the presentation's theme, and the data will also be linked with the Excel spreadsheet, meaning that whatever changes are made in the Excel spreadsheet, that will be updated also in the PowerPoint presentation. We can also select the fourth Paste Options command, which is named Keep Source Formatting and Link Data. If we use this command, besides keeping the formatting applied to our chart, the data will also be linked with the Excel spreadsheet, meaning that whatever changes are made in the Excel spreadsheet, that will be updated also in the PowerPoint presentation. If we change our data regularly and we need to keep our chart up to date with the latest numbers, The copy from Excel and paste in PowerPoint command is the best way to keep it linked to the original Excel file.
Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw in this video, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, head down to the comment section and let me know.